Strength practice 2. So just like we talked about with practice 1, we want to kind of position ourselves and leverage some of the previous movements that we did in the last block and the block before. So we're going to go into a good old-fashioned push-up. And we're going to add a little bit of variable here that we want to actually increase the depth or the range to get a little bit more extension of the shoulder. So we'll take our DC blocks that you see at every rack, those plastic blocks there, and we're going to actually elevate our hands. And what this does, it gets a little deeper position and pulls those shoulders into a further extended position, stressing the tissues in the front part of our chest here a little bit more. And more range, more intensity. So we're going to do just like we did with our body weight exercises in practice 1 with inverted row and slide leg curl. We're going to progress in terms of repetitions. If someone's really strong and wants to put a plate in their back, by all means, we can absolutely do that, or add a chain to their back. That's a fine strategy. But the goal being, let's get that range. Let's add that intensity that way. So we're going to do 5 sets of 6, 7, 8 with a 5 count down. So as we get to week 4, that's 40 seconds of time or retention per set. That'll be paired up with a single leg RDL. So we've done a bunch of different versions of single leg RDL, right? We've done it with a landmine, we've done it with a med ball, we've done it with 2 dumbbells. We're going back down to square one with a contralateral position. So if my left leg is down, my right arm's gonna be holding, and I'm gonna lower it down. And what this is gonna do is feed that hip, feed that ankle, feed that position a little bit uniquely and add a little different intensity from a balance and stability standpoint. That's also gonna be 5 sets of 5 with a 5 count down. When we're done with our A series, moving on to the B series, we got ourselves 2 exercises based off of what we did last block with a front foot elevated split squat. So we did reverse lunges before. We're going to bring it back down to a front foot elevated so we can get more range. So it's kind of an overriding theme. Can we add more range and get a little bit more control at that range? So front foot elevated split squat, 3 sets of 5 with a 5-second down. We're like that forward escalator type of motion. So as I lower down into that position, I'm looking to maintain an upright torso, bring that hamstring down to the calf, and then drive back hard through that whole foot. And we're going to pair that up with a kettlebell dead stop row. So really deep position, just like we do on deadlift. We're going to start from the ground, pull both elbows back. We were talking about with that bent or that push-up position with the deep extended position of that shoulder. We want that same dynamic as we go into a dead stop row. So torso is going to stay down, pull both hands as far back as we can without lifting our torso, try to get a deep extended position, just reversing the stress. So instead of trying to stress the anterior part of our pecs and chest, now we're going to be stressing the back part. Also a 5 rep with a 5 count down for 3 sets.